Numbers into perspective. We wanted to show you this. This red line here is the outline of Gaza. It is 140 square miles. We've actually laid it over Jefferson County so you can see just how small of a territory we're actually talking about here. In that space, 2.3 million people are now stuck, unable to leave, running out of food, water, and electricity. And while they are stuck in this small area, Israel has said nothing will be allowed into Gaza until Hamas militants free 150 hostages. Our Ian Hartwitt and photojournalist Nelson Reyes went to a local protest today where student organizers said Hamas is unjust, but so is the treatment of Palestinians.
Louisville Students for Justice in Palestine organized this march on U of L's campus that just got underway. They're calling for a free Palestine. That means no Israelis occupying that territory. The UN recognizes the 1948 displacement of more than half of Palestinians. Protesters say this event, known as the Nakba, led to the moment of war we live in now. Before the march began, we spoke with the organizer, who remained anonymous for fear of retribution. He says their march doesn't support Hamas killing civilians.
While Hamas may be an unjust organization, they are created through the apartheid regime that Israel and Western supporters put in place.
There to condemn Israel's history with Palestine, Jewish American Walter Tillow reflected on the decades-long conflict.
The Israelis have been occupying Palestinian land, been occupying Palestine for 75 years, and they keep shrinking.
With walls and military barriers, Palestine is currently cut off from humanitarian aid.
It's an open-air prison, being locked from land, air, and sea.
Rami Badwan, an American-born Palestinian, shared some of the stories he has from visiting his home country during the summer.
There are tanks that go through my village, and they throw stink bombs in our houses to draw us out. But since we know the consequences of leaving our home, we decide just to take in the pain of that and stay home for our own safeties.
Those we spoke to said the conditions in Palestine are terrifying, and that even before the Hamas attack, access to resources like water were unreliable. Hundreds have died on both sides since Hamas's deadly attack on civilians. Israel continues to retaliate. Hospitals in Palestine are crammed with injured civilians. Medicine there will run out soon without a way to bring more in. In Louisville, Ian Hartwitt, WHAS 11, on your side.
In response to today's protest, the Kentucky State Legislature's Kentucky Israel Caucus released a statement which reads in part, "While all Americans have the right to assemble and exercise free speech, a public university supported by Kentucky taxpayer funds cannot condone a rally openly celebrating such acts of genocide that could potentially stoke violence against its own students." The statement goes on to call on all of U of L's leaders to denounce that protest.